Hello everybody, and welcome back to yet another game of the League of Legends. Today we are playing mid Orianna, and I'm sorry that I want to thank you guys for your patience this whole week, because this whole week I've pretty much been, you know, a little bit late with my videos, but I think that's pretty much been because pretty much the end of last week and all of this week has just been graduation practice, and I mean it's been very tiring, to be completely honest. So I'm going to quickly go over the teams before I continue on. Mid Orianna, top Tryndamere, ADC Vayne, support Soraka, and Jungle Garen. This is going to be very interesting. Plus his name is Hot Pocket Pie, and Hot Pockets are delicious. And I'm assuming top Poppy with Smite. No, wait. Support Poppy with Smite, I don't know. ADC Misfortune, mid Yasuo, I'm guessing top Darius or maybe even support Darius. Okay, no, he's top Darius. So it's either jungle Poppy and support Amumu with Smite, or we have two junglers, or they're going to be Poppy bottom with Chilling Smite. Okay, so they're trying to 1v1 each other. Oh no, please don't die, Tryndamere. Come on, I believe in you, Tryndamere. I believe in you, my friend. Sorry guys. When you want something to really happen, you gotta sing. You just gotta break out in song, and then like miracles happen. Like Tryndamere survived. Okay, guys, you just gotta break out in song if you know what's good for you. Okay, let's see. They're waiting for the jungle camp to spawn, and Garen's just doing his one-arm push-ups. You know, like every man does every day. I mean, oh, by the way, guys, we actually, as a community, won pool party minions. So if you guys see here, look at them. We actually have pool party minions, which I think is pretty dang cool, in just my opinion. Don't know what you guys think yet, so just look at them and maybe in the comments down below tell me what you think of them, because I think they look pretty dang cool. Oh yeah, so let's see. Yasuo is going to be a bit hard because he does have his wind wall, which is probably going to block my Q. But you know, gotta try to use my Q to lay down as much poke as possible while still getting minions. Missed that last one sadly, but you know, not too big a deal. He actually has his tornado up. Oh wait. Okay, so he used it to try to maybe hit me, but I think he missed. And before we try anything, maybe even with our Q, we want to kind of pop that wind wall. Okay, so he did get a bit of poke down on us, and he now has tornado, so we want to watch out for that. Gonna throw that out down there, see if we can't hit him, and we just barely pegged him with it. Okay, we didn't end up pegging with our W. I was hoping to do a WQ, because that's kind of a combo with Orianna. And we are kind of taking him down. So now we have all our abilities, but I'm going to say Orianna is more of a safe pick, or at least a safe laner. She doesn't really fight too much, get too much into fighting. Even like with poking, she doesn't do that too much. So I'm going to say this is going to be very interesting, and I'm probably going to have to reserve my mana rather than poke him and try to farm, which is not too bad considering the circumstances. Yasuo would be hard to poke anyways, because he could totally block quite a few hits for me. Okay, so I take out his shield. Gonna get down a QW combo on him, which is definitely gonna give a bit of poke down on him. And I'm gonna miss with that, I guess. But let's see if I can't just get a bit of damage on him, you know? And it seems like I am getting a bit of damage on him, which is nice. Very nice. But now he has his Q again, so we want to make sure that, I mean his tornado again, so we might want to dodge it. And I'm going to put power up to my dissonance, because I think that's probably going to be the best thing to power up at this point. Now I'm going to bring them into turret range, and I was hoping they would take a bit less damage from it. But, you know, I'm still kind of farming, I guess. Got most of that, so that's pretty nice. And I'd say at this point I'm just going to pop a potion and try to see if I can't pop that shield with an auto attack, or have a minion pop it. Maybe a minion will hit him and it'll go away. But the thing is, with that shield, it's gonna be pretty bad to try to trade with him in terms of abilities, because that will block quite a bit. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, an auto attack there should put a rudder in his plan. And we managed to get all the minions in that wave except one, I believe. I'm not sure, but there should be. I forget, but there's supposed to be a way to tell. But yeah, if you guys don't know about Orianna's ability, you get bonus damage by constantly auto attacking, so I find that's a good thing to do, to get off a few constant auto attacks. It'll allow, especially on one, I believe it's only on one target though, so if I switch targets, it's not going to continue like powering up my auto attacks unless it was recently changed. But let's see. Yeah, subsequent attacks on the same target within 4 seconds deal additional magic, I believe, just additional magic, 20% magic damage. So by auto attacking him a bit, you know, it does pop, not only will it pop his shield, but I'll be able to do more and more damage as time goes on. So let's see, I assume that would be a good place. Oh wow. Just gonna try to dodge that. Oh, he's going underneath the turret. Oh, and he's even gonna Q me, but you know, that's not enough to kill me. I had to flash though, sadly. So pretty much that's gonna give him the benefit. I mean, it's probably gonna be a really bad idea for me not to go back, but at this point, you know, I'm just not gonna go back, you know. Gonna dodge that and get another attack on the minion. I'm gonna try to just farm. Try not to fall behind, because he has gotten a bit ahead, because I did back off and try to start recalling. So that is gonna be a bit hard, but I feel like if I just stick underneath the turret, I'm probably gonna be able to do just fine. Especially now that I have my ultimate. Okay, yeah, I managed to get all those minions, but I did have to spend a little bit of mana. I think I missed the cannon, that was about it. By just a fraction. Sorry guys, I also missed that last minion. But whatever. I'm just glad to still be farming well enough. We've been too behind him for a bit, so hopefully, you know, we could get a little bit of catch up a little bit. Okay, he missed one there for sure. Let's see if we can't take these guys out. Take out this last minion. Now he has his Q, and he does quite a bit of damage, though he hasn't backed yet. So I'm gonna have to be a bit careful, and you have to kind of like pay attention to where your own ball is, because it's a very, very really good source of getting damage off, especially from unexpected angles, because if the ball like right now is behind him, and so it will come from behind him. Oh, and now he has his ultimate, so that would have been a little bit disastrous if he got it on me. Would have totally taken me out. I mean, if I can get my ultimate, maybe, just maybe, when he knocks me up, if I have enough HP to survive it, I might be able to use my own ultimate to keep him under the turret, which would actually be pretty good. And it seems like I've managed to slip a little bit ahead of him in terms of farm, so that's good. Pretty nice. With by one, I believe. So I'm just gonna keep powering up my W. I mean, it's the biggest damage ratio. Yeah, like if you went in on that, that might have been enough for me to do something really nice there. And I'm gonna stay on the outlines. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Come on. Oh no, please don't die. Please don't die. Okay, I didn't die. And hopefully, yeah, I couldn't help him there, sadly. If I could have helped him, I would have. Maybe if I got off my Q and everything. But I mean, this probably was a case of me not having a lot of mana. If I had more mana, it probably would have been a bit easier to kind of get that off. And let's see. Yeah, I don't have enough for my full needlessly large rods. So I'm gonna go ahead and build towards Luden's. No. I'm gonna go start building, since he's AD, get the Seeker's Arm Guard, simply because it'll give me some extra benefits against fighting an AD champion. It'll give me some extra defense and magic and ability power. And the unique passive, I get, it's a stacking passive, so killing a unit grants bonus armor and ability power. This stacks up 30 times. So I mean, that's pretty nice in my opinion, actually. Just stacking that would be pretty nice. And units, it also means minions, so that's gonna be pretty nice. So let's see, Trindamir. No, Darius says, man, I suck, so I don't know. Maybe he's having a bit of trouble. Whatever, gonna pick up my ball. By the way, you could either eat it to yourself or you could just walk up to it and get it. So I wonder where Yasuo is. I'm gonna call him MIA. I thought he just backed, but you know, he probably did just back, but you know, because he was a decent bit low. Okay. He's definitely coming on to us, so I'm gonna throw back my ball. Throw down on him, get a bit more auto attacks off on him. So that trade was heavily in my favor. Don't know exactly why. So yeah, I don't know why he's so heavily trying to trade with me, and I don't know, did my Q just miss him? I would have assumed, I actually thought it hit him, but I guess it just barely missed him. And Garen is asking for some help at Dragon, which might be a good thing to start, simply because Yasuo is indeed pretty low, and yep, it looks like it's support Poppy. Does he not want it now? Okay, I guess I took a little bit too long, sadly. But you know, whatever. Let's see, Yasuo managed to get ahead of me in that time. So I'm just gonna pop all that, get a pretty big chunk into the back wave, and already out of mana from, I think it was because we traded with Yasuo trying to kill him and we failed. But whatever, guys. If you guys see, like, our W does so much damage, so I think it was a good idea to power it up, especially because it's one of the less hard abilities to hit. Okay, yeah. If I just let it kill my main mans, the heal. So I guess Darius killed Trinity. I don't know. It's all weird sounding. So yeah, right now I don't have much mana, sadly, so I'm probably gonna have to. Probably not gonna be able to help Garen with his gank. Yeah, I don't know. So he ganked. I think he went in a little bit too early because Amumu didn't have time to get into lane and properly get it off. But I mean, if Amumu was there, that would have been a deadly gank. I would have probably died. No questions about it. I'm trying to wait for my W. Okay. Okay. He has a very low ultimate, but I don't think it's that low, so I should be fine. For a small bit. Let's see if I can't take out the minions here. Take out this guy quickly. Yep. So I got most of those. I'm still falling a bit behind, and Yasuo is MIA as far as I know, and it seems like our team is in general falling behind. Yeah, so let's see. Bot lane is struggling a bit, so it would be nice if I could have roamed, but I feel like Yasuo has a little bit of too much of an advantage in lane right now for me to try to roam, and I barely sidestep that. Garen is going to help the Tryndamere, but it seems like Tryndamere got caught out by Amumu's ultimate, which is going to allow him to get killed by the Darius, but it seems like the Garen returned the kill, so it's pretty nice anyways. But whatever, and I'm so out of mana that this is just going to be a pain to try to fight. But you know, we gotta still try. And if he does get an ultimate off or a tornado off, that could probably be an instantaneous death. Okay, it seems like he didn't want to go in on that, which is just fine with me. And why is this all the way down here? Let's see. Garen's only has 1 kill, so it seems like he escaped the Amumu. Yep, I know, guys. Being a little greedy here. But I think I can kind of fade. It's okay. Another equal trade. So let's see. Right now, it's good to kind of take some time and look. Yasuo has 1 kill on the. So it's Misfortune and Poppy, and Darius has 3. So it seems like pretty even kind of spread of kills. Bot lane has 2. Has 3 kills in total. 2 on the thing. So we gotta worry for them. And I don't know why Garen's ganking so hard in the middle lane. Simply because he did die before. First gank didn't go off, really do anything, sadly. And then the second gank ended in his death. So I don't know why he's trying so hard to gank. Gonna take that out with my Q, and I think I'm gonna back now. No, I can't really get too much off my back, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and get my second 2 boots, maybe 2 wards and that. Okay, he wants to give me blue. Okay, TY. Because blue would be pretty helpful, especially with how low mana I've been getting recently. Okay, I got that, so TY Garen. So that's going to be pretty nice getting my. It gives me enough right now to have my ultimate. Yep, and I can farm much easier now with it, so that will be pretty nice on me. Thank you, Sir Gillian. Okay, I was hoping to ult him on the turret, but you know, whatever. Let's see. He does have quite a bit of damage on our turret now. Just gonna do as much damage as I can from far away. Since Orianna has a ball, so pretty much at this point, you know, I can just kind of safely farm and take out the minions, so he really can't get to my turret. Okay. So Yasuo may be going towards the bot lane, but it seems like they also may be kind of going in the direction of Dragon. Oh no, he's definitely going for the bot lane. Yep. I called MIA, I called it Gaz, so maybe, just maybe, I can help them. Okay, so I got Q'd, I believe, out of Misfortune, but that's about it. And if Yasuo doesn't go towards the top lane, I didn't get that, sadly. But you know, whatever. I think the Soraka might have gotten it. So with the blue, I'd say this is a pretty nice thing. If we can get if I can get the ultimate on them, it'll probably be very nice. What? Well, at least I got a flash and all, so that's not too bad. The flash has a much longer cooldown. So, and if I have flash still, yeah, like you see, guys, she couldn't flash out of that or anything, or even get out of it. So I did a lot of damage there, which is nice. So right now we have a bigger advantage because our team in general is just a bit more healthy. Like that. In total, I feel like we just do a lot of damage. Though I don't know why the Poppy is going a bit far for me. And now we have Garen here. But the Mumu did take the dragon. So Garen goes ahead and gonna go ahead and, because I put my ball on the Garen, I could have used my my W on top of him. Oh wow, yeah, I'm probably dead here, but maybe not, maybe not. So I'm just gonna throw my ball back there. Okay, I don't have enough mana. Blue buff ran out, but I was hoping to slow them. The only thing I'm afraid of is maybe Misfortune's ultimate, but it doesn't seem like she had it. Okay, overall that fight was pretty good on our part in the beginning, but I feel Garen chased way too far for the Poppy, and that's kind of where everything went pretty bad. Okay, good job. I didn't realize it, but Tryndamere kind of went down to the bot lane and fought and took mid lane in my steed while I was in bot lane, so that allowed me, and it seems like that that we have our friend here. Oh wow, the Garen is a bit weaker than I thought. But Tryndamere being mid, he's already taken top lane and he's going mid lane. It's actually pretty nice actually, because that allows us to kind of freely counter the Yasuo sticking around in bot lane for so long. So that's going to be pretty helpful, but sadly they did go ahead and get the other guy. I didn't mean to auto attack that, by the way. So let's see. I can't tell if he just used heal, but Garen is jungle. I don't think he has heal. Nope. So I don't know what that little green oil around him was for a second, but whatever, guys. Gotta get past it. He's now pretty much very far ahead of us. And I don't know why this person's mid. So you guys see what I did there? Yep, like, I probably, if I did ult him, that would have been pretty nice, actually, on my part. But I didn't really know if I could get him, so I chose to play it a bit safe, and I guess that really does pay off in the end, because not only did I push him out of lane, but I probably could have killed him if I was a bit more aggressive, and I tapped my ult. But whatever, and it seems like maybe if we all go top lane, we could take out the Darius. So hopefully, you know, this turns out to be a nice little gank. I don't know, they're just going and having a good time. And wow, I'm really bad actually. Yeah, that was horrible of me. I ulted way too far away and he managed to flash and get out, so yeah, I believe I mentioned at the beginning of this game just how bad I am at whoever it is, how bad I am with Oi ultimate. So I'm not the best Oi, so I hope you guys didn't super cringe, just like you guys probably just went ah. You guys just cringed to the max. So sadly, guys, I apologize. I mean, I'm good with her other moves, and I was much better with Orianna a while ago. I used to play her a lot more, but now I kind of got into this point where I'm not playing her as much. I blame that one on Oi. I would have danced all day. Sure, same. So maybe the Darius planned on turning on the Garen one at a point, but you know, I kind of thought like I wanted to go ahead and fight. I didn't have. Okay, so we should be able to take out the Yasuo pretty easily there. And sadly, I don't think we're going to be able to catch up with Poppy anytime soon. Though we probably could post our W and do a bit more, so I'm just gonna go ahead and continue farming. Because as you guys see, the Yasuo has gotten quite ahead of me, and so far I haven't done much in any real reason to say I've been doing a good job. So I'm gonna try doing more damage to turrets. Go ahead and put out a bunch of damage on the minions. And I managed to take a lot, end up taking turret for a bit. Gonna W and Q, take out the minions. So Orianna is pretty good at farming and kind of pushing waves with her abilities, so that's something that's really good on her. Also, if you leave a range of your ball, it'll automatically come back to you, so that's always another option. And while it seemed like we were having a bit of trouble at first, Darius is sort of fed. And then you look at, you know, Misfortune and Yasuo. They do have a few kills, so that's something we're going to have to watch out for. But whatever, I'm just going to go back to farming. Simply because Yasuo needs to be shut down. There's a ward there, so I don't know why you're sitting in that bush. Yeah, so that was a little bad on his part, simply because he stood there in the range of my own ultimate. Because when he flashed back on them. So that's pretty bad on their part. And I don't know why. I guess because I'm out of mana, she went on me. Or at least used her ultimate on me. So that the Garen couldn't damage her, which is probably the more immediate threat. But you know, whatever, guys. You know, we didn't get the Poppy, but whatever. And the Moo is here, so we don't want to get ulted by him. It would be nice to have another blue, guys. And it seems like the Darius is pushing top lane, and he is quite fed. But I believe Darius, if he goes full damage, falls off. So let's see. Nope, he's not going full damage. He's going a bit tanky, which is pretty good on his part, but not too great on our part, guys. So let's see. I'm gonna go get the boots, and next I'm gonna get. They have heavy attack damage. I don't think they have almost no AP at all, except a Moo. So I'm gonna build mostly health and armor. Yeah, I don't need to build as much health like I would usually would to block both things. So I'm going to go build ability, power, and armor. So the next thing I'm going to get is the Iceborne Gauntlet. And with that, I guess the next item I'm getting on my list is either Sheen or Glacial Shroud. But seeing as I've been a bit aggressive with my abilities and kind of been more damage oriented, I'm probably going to go for Sheen. That seems like a fun place to go. So let's see. She went through our turrets, and Tryndamere is probably going to catch her. Tryndamere is pretty terrifying. I mean, he's been having trouble with Darius because Darius is also terrifying. But I'm just going to say that Misfortune's probably going to have a really bad day soon. Because it's hard to escape Tryndamere with all his, you know, his E with his dash. Okay, but I guess a Moo saved her life. Whatever. Just going to continue farming and pushing. That's something that Tryndamere is amazing at. Getting off, especially because he has such auto attack strength. Just gonna get, and look at that, I do, even though Amumu's a tank, I feel like I can do quite a bit of damage to him still. So I don't know, it seems like Garen's focusing on maybe Dragon, so that would be a nice thing to get. And there's no wards here or there, so we do have a pretty clear ability to get it. Okay, we did pull the Poppy in. And the Poppy's at, oh, what? Okay, so yeah, I died there, but I actually did a pretty decent amount of damage. And I don't know why the Vayne flashed for the flash there, because that was actually probably going to get her killed in the end. Flashed in to get the MF, and the MF was still 2-1, so I guess, you know, it wasn't the biggest deal. Especially if you look at our Vayne, that was her second kill, and Misfortune has more farm than her, so she was probably worth more gold, but overall that was a pretty bad fight. And like I said, like, I'm so, like, I lost track of my ball. Like I said, the biggest key in playing is kind of keeping track of your ball. And Trin just stood there, was in my options. Oh, sorry. I guess Tryndamere wasn't paying full attention, but that's a little bit fun, I guess. And Poppy's going for Dragon, so whatever. If it's just Poppy and Amumu doesn't get there soon, we should probably be able to catch her out. Okay, Amumu's there now. And with his smite, he's probably going to be able to take her out. Let's see if he can cut off the Darius. Yep, like I said, we need to cut off the Darius. Huh. I don't know why they're being so ridiculous. Let's just take him out as fast as possible. Don't let them kill the Vayne. They got their second dragon, which is sad. And let's see. What can we do? My friend! Seriously, I don't know why they're just like going and doing nothing like that. Report Darius for assisting enemy team. He's not really assisting enemy team. He's trying to have fun, and that's understandable. But I mean, like, this is a game, and Darius is bro. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm not really gonna report anyone, especially since one of those people was myself. Gonna dodge a Moo Q. Nope. Yeah, but you guys see I actually do quite a bit of damage. So that's pretty nice. Though I did get stunned there, but Darius got it. And I'm just going to back off now, saying I don't want to go. Yeah, Noxious Tomato are sending wars. Years of war, and you're all a bitching over heat. So yeah, let's duel. Okay, so they're making a joke on like the fact that Noxious and Demacia were very long time rivals and have been years of war that almost destroyed this world, and the League of Legends was more kind of like one of the ways to kind of stop that kind of destruction from the war and to contain it within this like arena, which is actually pretty cool if you guys think about it. Peaceful means at living life. So whatever, they're actually trying. Okay, he's not doing anything now, which is a little bit of a pain, and Darius this time is attacking him, sadly. So let's see, how much damage can I do? I do not that much, but I didn't get to see the full extent of that damage because he didn't have too much damage on himself. So let's see, yeah, I do a decent amount of damage, I guess, in the end. I don't know why he's just laughing there. Come on! Gonna get my shield on the Darius, on the Trinity, I mean, to try to keep him alive. Don't want him dead. For all. Dunk's too strong. Dunk's too strong. You were just standing there again. So let's see. Getting off a few auto attacks on. What? Come on. Oh, dang it. I didn't have enough time to ult because he stunned me. I mean, use my Zonias. I don't know why. They're so tanky. It's not fair, guys. It's not fair. I don't know why Garen's running away. I mean, I guess it might be he's trying to stop another tower from being taken. Or he's just not trying. Okay, so I have no idea how this is going. I'm doing pretty bad, guys. I mean, I don't think I'm doing too bad in terms of damage, but... And especially in that last fight, I was probably going to die no matter what, especially with how tanky they were. But I don't know. I thought I would have gotten the... Darius there. I mean, a dunk for a dunk makes the whole world Michael Jordan. Okay. So this is a pretty weird fight. I mean, I feel like I do a lot of damage, and I can get off. I've been getting off that damage, and I even got my ult off on him. Though I guess, you know, that was probably a fight that was best just to leave, especially with how fed the Darius is, and the fact that I don't have any kills. I mean, I've had a few chances to get kills. The thing is that my team hasn't really letting me got kills, not because of through their fault, but because they've been getting the kills themselves, which is not a bad thing. But I feel like a lack of, you know, real damage here. Like I could have been probably getting better items than just off assist gold. You know what I mean, guys? Because I have my Zonias and I have my Sheen. I don't have any real full built items except my Zonias, which is going to be a bit more necessary in the future to kind of do anything, you know? Especially because, I mean, I do a lot of damage, but it only goes so far. If I want to take someone out, it's going to have to be like bursting them, and I can't really do that at the moment. Let's see if I can't do... Okay, Amumu's too far, and I'm afraid to go on him. But Garen's going in, or is that Tryndamere? Oh no, he flashed, I think, out of it. Oh no, there's Darius. So I'm going to stand here and kind of wall him off. Going to slow him down, see if we can't get our team on him. Try to keep out of his range. but also kind of like keep tabs on him. Okay, so he just seems to be walking past. I don't know why. I don't know where he is at the moment. Okay, who's he going after? The Vayne, maybe? Okay, so Vayne should be able to do a little bit of damage to him. And now I've got to just do a few good things. Just gonna Zonius here. And yep, guys, like this is the problem. I have a lot of assists and I'm doing a lot of damage. And I'm actually getting off that damage. So I don't think I'm doing a complete horrible job. But I feel like I'm just gonna flash over here and get to my Garen, because I feel like even if the Yasuo falls me over, you know, with Garen here, we do have a bit more damage than we would. Dang it, minion pathing. That was so stupid, guys. You must admit, that was horrible. Like, I was trying to walk and the minions blocked me. Dang, guys. I might have gotten out of that with a bit more, you know, not stupidness. But I guess, you know, Garen did die as well from the Yasuo. But I feel like I would have had a better chance. Because, batong them. What's the guy supposed to do? Okay, I don't know what's going on anymore. This is just a weird game, guys. But I hope you still enjoyed, because I know I still am having fun, even though I'm not having, you know, the best of times myself. I'm kind of failing a bit. I don't know why. Soraka's going back to, I thought she was going to go back to clear it, because no one's cleared it. And it seems like you could hear from that noise that they took Dragon. So let's see. I need to get more damage, so I'm going to go for a Rabadabadons. Get some nice damage here, and with my Iceborne Gauntlet, after using the ability, my next big attack will create a slowing field and do extra magic damage, so that's pretty nice. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, yeah, I finally got a kill. That's good, and I'm gonna clear this because no one bothered to do it before, and having it cleared, if you don't clear it, it's not gonna respawn at all. And I'm gonna ask for blue question mark, see if I can take it, since I definitely did have quite a nice time with it. Yeah, Darius is coming this way, and I'm just gonna ignore him because he obviously isn't pleased with me going after him. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take the blue. Thank you, Garen, for helping me get the blue. Oh, I saw that, Soraka. I saw that very much, so. So, let's see. I'm going to have to take this guy down. Or, I'm not going to have to take him down, but our team will. Okay, Garen took him down, and Amumu's now in range. So, I'm going to put the shield on Garen and give him a move speed boost and slow down the Amumu. But she also did get a slow. Oh, what? There was a flash, a bang of light. Okay, good, I got that, guys. I'm getting some kills, guys, now. I'm not being totally useless. My friends lie to me. I'm AFK. I don't know what that means, but, you know, since this has been a really weird game, let me go over, instead of just some commentary, just kind of go over some of Orianna's strength. Like I said, she's a very safe laner. She has some far-range damage. And she does have a lot of ability to stay alive with her shield. So I'm going to say, like, you should focus on kind of just farming with her, even though I did fall behind. But I was keeping up with him for the most part. And so things got a little complicated, since, like I said, I'm not the best with her. And here's a Mumu, I think, just dancing or something. So I'm just taking him down. Just gonna go ahead and... Yep, I died there. So I guess we overstayed our welcome. We stayed in the base a little too long, and Garen kind of just accepted his fate and died. You could have been the greatest. I'd love to love you. We could have been the greatest of allies. Okay, so now back to the thing. Like Orianna, like I said, she needs to stay in the back line in order to be really effective, because she is still a bit squishy, but she does have a few defensive spells. So since she doesn't have a lot of mobility of herself, she has a speed boost from her W, and she also has a slow on her W. So try using that to cut your opponents, either giving yourself the ability to move away from your opponents with a bit more speed to outspeed them, or you could try to use your QW on them to go ahead and deal enough damage in order to keep, slow them enough to keep them off of you, you know? Also, your ultimate, like I said, like, it's best used on multiple opponents. Like, if I can get this here pretty well off, I got it on a few people. Okay, don't want to die here, they used. No, don't want to die. Shield, shield! Come on! Oh, dang it. So, Poppy got me, sadly. If she wasn't there, I probably would have been able to get her. But I did get the assist, which is just sad on my part. Because I was doing pretty well there. I managed to use my shield and get her off me, but she had her ultimate on, meaning she couldn't take damage from the turrets. And there was only one champion she could take damage from, which wasn't me or the turrets. So, I mean, she was pretty much able to survive pretty well, and that allowed them to kind of take me out. Which I'm a little salty about, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, if you guys want to see what there, that was pretty awesome. He queued when the Mumu attacked, and then he used... Okay, I don't know why the Soraka's trying to fight him. She doesn't have enough... Okay, never mind. Sorry I underestimated you, Great Raka. You have proved me wrong. You have just slayed great warriors and took them all down. I'm gonna say... This would have been a bit more of a picky situation, though I'm not saying it's an unfair advantage, but Darius has been a little bit, you know, doping, I guess. You know, he's been kind of, like, laid back, hasn't really been trying to completely kill us. He kind of goes in and laughs. But the Garen on our team has been doing the same thing, so it's kind of the same on both sides. So let's call this instead of playing a 5v5, we're playing a 5v4 with the additional dopes. But that's not a bad thing, I mean. They're both still doing a lot of damage, and they're both still, at times, like, not really fighting each other, but they're still kind of, like, doing damage to each other. I'm a little afraid of the enemy team now. They're coming for me. Ah, they're getting a ward out. So I'm going to try to take out the ward. Oh, no. Gonna speed boost out of there. Come on, die! Okay, that's good. So, right now, at this point... Oh, how long till you're done? Just gonna respond. I don't know. So at that point, if you guys saw what I did, I used my Zhonya's Hourglass to prevent taking any damage for the time being. Then I quickly went and I used my E to call my ball back to me, which on the way through, it managed to go ahead and hit the enemy Misfortune doing damage, and I used my W, which... in total just did a lot of damage in sync and allowed them to allowed, you know, Misfortune to die without taking my life. And then Poppy was close to taking my life as well, but because she was in range, when I used my E and called the ball back to me, it also hit her, and the W also hit her. So all in all, I actually pretty much had that all planned out in my head from the beginning. I wasn't sure if I would be able to survive, and I only survived because my teammates were there to help me with Poppy, but I feel like if it was just Misfortune, I feel like my plan would have been sufficient enough to save my own life, so I'd call that a win. A winning situation. And by the way, there's also probably that, you guys remember how I kind of like tried sweeping that ward there? So yeah, that ward's still there from over before. So I was kind of saying we should probably get rid of it. Yeah, because the moon was on his way, but I feel like we have enough damage that we should be able to take out the dragon before he gets here. And maybe, just maybe, I was going to say surprise him, but he saw us and he ran. Gonna signal Vayne to back off because the whole team's coming. And we don't have a tank really, and they have a Mumus, and they have Poppy, so they have a pretty good front line to keep us off their squishy laners. But you know, I don't know why Tryndamere stayed so far behind. Okay, and now it's trying to go after him and probably try to save his life a bit. Was probably bad on my part. Yep, I'm probably dead here. Just gonna Zhonya's. I don't think I'll be able to really survive too much. Oh no. You know, we almost got whatever, Poppy, but I feel like at that point, since I was gonna die anyways, I probably should have just stayed by Zhonya's, but it's a pretty relatively short cooldown, and I should have it almost done by the time I get back up. So Zhonya's is not always, you know, the greatest item to use, especially when you're in a situation where you're probably not going to be able to do anything else. I mean, if I had enough, you know, mana, I mean, my W was still on cooldown, and it's still a bit of cooldown. If I was able to and that cooldown ended a bit faster, perhaps it would have been a bit easier. And it seems like, you know, we're gonna die here, lose. Maybe Garen could get to base, but it feels like they can just take out the game, and I guess that's our loss. But I feel like this was a pretty close game in general, so I'm glad, you know, I got it down recorded, and I showed off some of Orianna's core strength, and I showed off even some of my own whatever creativity, and I was able to take down the misfortune with the Zonia. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that game, and if you so, remember to like, subscribe, and vote in the straw poll down below. The next game will be top lane, so get ready and get excited for top lane picks that I'm going to put into the video. One of which will actually, I'm going to spend a little bit of money on the skin because this was a long ago requested game. They wanted to see the LCS skin Jax in top lane, so I'm going to put Jax up there, and I'm gonna hopefully hope you guys vote for him, and I'm gonna buy the Jack skin. If not, play him this week, maybe next week, because I'm hoping to get that game out for my friend, for the one who wanted it. You know, because he's been taking a lot of time and has really made himself heard in the community. So if you guys did enjoy it, I'll see you guys. I hope you guys do like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on the League of Legends.